it comes to the very biggest football boot brands, reputation is everything. Unless of course you get pigeonholed, and such is the case with Under Armour. 5 years ago, the Dominate Pro were one of the very first football boots to get the Footy-Boots.com review treatment, and every other Under Armour cleat we've tried after that has been much of the same, unparalleled in the comfort stakes, but either technically unexciting or all style over substance. It's just as well then that the Clutchfit Force is the sort of boot that looks, feels and plays like a breakout release, a fresh start for a brand redoubling its efforts in the game with a unique take on football boots. Thankfully, this renewed design doesn't throw the proverbial baby out with the bathwater. Under Armour's comfort factor is still high on the Clutchfit Force. A big part of this is thanks to the 4D foam footbed. This superb sock liner is phenomenally comfortable underfoot. If you're getting stud pressure wearing these, you're probably playing on concrete. Speaking of stud pressure, the traction plate on the Clutchfit Force is very good indeed. In fact, it's more than capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with some of the biggest releases on the market, including one of the benchmarks, the Adidas Sprint Frame. This flexible, bespoke feeling ethos is something that runs true with the upper. A two-way stretched Trivelo microfiber creates a unique, organic level of give that is evident from the moment you put the Clutchfit on. A very true-to-size release, with a little bit of stretch for slightly wider feet, the comfort factor on the Clutchfit is boosted by the smooth synthetic heel liner and tongue. Whilst usually we're fans of boots with suede heel liners or friction-boosting tongues, the Clutchfit Force's lockdown fit means that this extra friction is not missed. So, aside from exceptional comfort, how does this upper translate into performance where it matters most, on the pitch? Well, the 3D printed second layer to the upper is the main boost in this department. Rubberized and raised texturally from the rest of the upper, the whole boot benefits from added friction that enhances that all-important sense of touch and feel on the ball. We will say that it's a bit unusual not to see this style of control-boosting rubber isolated to certain parts of the shoe, and maybe had the boot tried to ape its peers like the Predator, Wave Ignitus or Evo Power, we might see a little bit more padding in the upper around the forefoot, or strike zone. But all that said, our favourite thing about the Under Armour Clutchfit Force is the boot's sense of versatility. At around 250 grams per shoe, this is not a heavy boot. But with a 2-layer upper and an external heel counter that's actually pretty hefty, this isn't a boot afraid to take a few knocks. Unbound by positions or labels, the Under Armour Clutchfit Force is a boot we would not hesitate to recommend to anyone looking for a modern football boot that can operate anywhere on the pitch, as long as comfort and touch are high on their agenda. And that wraps up our thoughts on the Under Armour Clutchfit Force. As always, this review is just one of the daily stories you'll find on Footy-Boots.com, detailing all the latest releases, as well as in-depth features that you won't find anywhere else. Just like the images and discussion on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Google Plus pages, which we'd love for you to come and get involved with.